Hey guys, it's Connor Klein. Today I'm going to be talking about my 79 F150 build. I'm going to be putting it on a Bronco frame to shorten the frame. I found it was cheaper for me to just buy a Bronco frame than it was for me to buy a custom drive shaft. So I was like, that's a no-brainer. So let's see here. Okay, so we're going to put the Bronco frame is about 2 foot shorter, so I'm going to put those wheels 2 foot shorter because I want to take this thing through the woods and basically do Jeep stuff with it. And it is too long and the turning radius sucks how it is now, and that frame is just 2 foot shorter. This frame was tweaked anyways because the guy before me was a jackass and probably jumped it and shit, and I mean, it was a mud truck. And then I turn it into my daily driver because I'm retarded. But anyways, so I'm not going to be using the ladder bars because I want this thing to flex. I may put one traction bar on it. But going from the F150 frame to the Bronco frame, the only real difference I found is this cross member here that holds the back of the cab is not there, but it's just riveted in with 4 rivets. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, 2 rivets there, 2 on top. So I'm gonna grind those off and then just put bolts in it on the other one. And I've got the drive shaft to make the length work. But everything else should bolt up. I'm taking this front end, put it under there. Probably gonna take that rear end too, because this one I'd have to redo the brakes. And I don't know how hard this thing was abused before I got it now. But you can see where the diff is, or the front has been pulled out and it's been messed with. It doesn't appear to have a locker, but I really don't know. I may just pull it and look at it and see, but this is a 4-inch lift. Right now this truck has a 6-inch lift, but I'm going to be going with a 4-inch lift, and then I'm going to chop the fenders because the fenders are junk on this truck anyways. I mean, this is one rough motherfucker, but I drove it in high school and I got some memories. This is how it's been sitting all nice and dirty. And I mean, the fucking floor, man. I had like, when I went and started pulling all my floor mats out, I had like 4 floor mats, part of a lawnmower sheet metal stuck in here. I mean, you can damn near stick your whole foot through there. There's been a patch. This is a patch panel that is here. So I could probably kick it and it would fall through. But we're going to try and half-ass patch that. And I think I'm going to fix the inside up decently, but on the outside I want it to look rough and be kind of a rat rod. But the plan is for the bed, I've got my old bed over there, but it's pretty much junk. That's why I wasn't opposed to just getting rid of it. So what I'm planning on doing is putting a fuel cell in the back. That way I don't have, if I fall off a big rock or whatever, my gas tank ain't going to hit. And put a fuel cell up there, a big nice toolbox for spare parts and tools, and I might even go get groceries with this truck, who knows. But and then put like a cage on the back with like a tire on the top and make it kind of look like a pre-runner. And then yeah, I said 4-inch lift on the front. These are 35s, but they're not like, they don't stick out enough at all. There's like 0 stance whatsoever. But I plan on actually dropping it down 4 inches or 2 inches to a 4-inch lift. And then I'm probably going to, it creases on here right here. So I'm probably going to cut from here up. And then I want to come down just under either the headlight or the blinkers where I want to come out at. And then put like a nice stout bumper. And then I'd like to take a pipe and, kind of cage it in on the outside. That's my plan anyway. Who knows if I'll actually do it, and then connect it here and go up and over the cab. Because I mean, this thing is a little top heavy. That's why I want to lower it down a little bit. And then one thing people do on the Fords is they will, on your radius arm here, so it can flex more, they'll basically cut this off and then attach metal and put a pin in it. And well, they'll have 2 pins, so when they pull the pin back here, up here it can pivot, and it'll flex a whole lot better, they say, when you do that. So I would like to try and do that because I really want this thing to flex. I'm also, these are 6-inch, who knows what type brand lead or coil springs, and I'm gonna go with the 4-inch. I think it was from Bronco Graveyard, but it's like a super flex coil. Yeah, and I'm hoping these shocks will still work on this truck. Now the back shocks I know are different. These have the stud or whatever, and on the other truck it's got like a bolt that sticks out of the frame, and the shock slides over onto it. So I guess I'll have to get new back shocks, or see if I can make those work. As of right now, this thing has a 350. It's either 351 modified or the 400. I don't know. I bought it used for like 250 bucks on a winch, and the guy said it had been rebuilt, 5,000 miles. I mean, she smokes, so it wasn't a very good rebuild. But the thing seems like it's got a healthy cam in it. It's got a, I put a, when I got it, it had a 2-barrel 500 Holley. Now it's got a 650 Holley, Elderbrock Performer intake. I've got Flowtech headers and Flowtech Red Hot glass packs, and I guess that's about it for performance. I mean, it does. Oh, it's also got a the transmission was rebuilt when I had it, and I want to say it should have a 2,000 RPM stall in it. It's either 1,800 RPMs or 2,000. I wanted something a little, well, I basically wanted to be able to do a burnout in high school, and I couldn't do one because this thing was a fucking turd. So that's another thing I would like to. It's got 350 gears, and I don't know if I'm going to keep those axles or if I'm going to swap to something with different gears rather than just re-gearing these, because naturally I'd get like a Dana 60 front end, and I'm not sure what rear end, but yeah, that's the plan with that. I mean, I've already, when I was in high school, I sunk a bunch of money into this. I got a Champion aluminum radiator. The front axles had a lot of parts replaced and rebuilt on it. I put new ball joints in it, but naturally I didn't know what I was doing, so the camber is way off. Yeah, we'll just kind of see. But I don't know if anybody else has a video like this on YouTube, so that's why I'm taking one. And I'll just keep you guys updated as I go along with it. I guess my next step is going to be to paint the frame and get the front axle swapped over, and then work on pulling the body, and that way I can just pick the transmission and motor and everything up and put it over there real nice and easy. But everything should bolt up the same. This frame on this Bronco also came with this plate, this skid plate, which will be real nice. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe so you can see what happens with this turd.